Welcome to one more day of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. We're going to be playing. We're going to be having some fun. I do not remember what I was doing last time. So feel free to remind me in the chat. Let's start. Oh, yeah, I read that. Okay. Let me check it out. I do not remember what we were doing. We are 43 hours into this playthrough. Everybody's out on a mission. What were we building? I believe we had also kind of accepted that some people would just not be anything or not amount to anything, which is fine. Okay, one more and you're done with double sword, which is crazy, by the way. Holy, look at that. That's awesome. You were working on reflex. Why couldn't you do last quicken? I believe because it was the lordly robe. Yeah, and somebody else was building absorb MP right at the moment. And then you're going to get it back after. You were building Farfist. Weapon attack plus. You were done with everything. I didn't have another mace for you. I don't know if I had a raw mace here. I don't know if you wanted me to train you in something else or just keep you as a sage. Because I'm okay with keeping you as a sage. You have a couple good spells in white magic. A couple good spells in sage. You were building Death Sickle. Love Shard. We're done with really everything, even black and blue magic. You had cooked entirely. I mean, I could switch you back to get some of the higher spells, but I think between Thundera, Blizzard, you're fine, really. You were building Aura. Jas was building Take Aim as an archer because he had done everything as a hunter that was possible for the time being. Building Dragonheart, which is a reaction, which I don't remember what it does. Okay, auto raise the unit damage. You were building Absorb MP and Slip Rain. And then I was moving you to, I believe, Summoner, right? David was going to become a Summoner. Stylish was building Bomb as a Morpher. Chiefs was building Charm Shot as a pew-pew gunner. You were one normal fight away from learning life to be able to potentially become an illusionist. That was our first illusionist. Naxine was getting a single level in Red Mage to get magic power plus. And then I was switching to something else. You were just a Red Mage. I think you're going to stay a Red Mage. Rober might never amount to anything. Same thing for Eugene. Corwin was a juggler learning Dagger, which is a great skill. Steel Helm. You might always stay a thief. Weirdly enough. I don't really know what to do with you. Melissa might always stay a fencer. I don't really know what to do with Melissa. Yeah, you might always stay a white monk. And you might always stay a warrior. And Clay, you might always stay a white mage. Kind of a backup. Alright, we were doing that. That's good. What were our missions here? We had a few. Okay. Let's take a look. That's a dispatch. We had checked all the dispatch when leaving. We had 23 days to smuggle bust. Exploration. Had no available time. And same thing for wanted. Okay. Let's check out where the missions are. I believe they were around this part. Maybe around here. Wanted is here. Do not remember where the other one was. You are smugglers. What about the other one? Explorations in Gutorsan. Alright, let's try to catch this guy first, because that's the only one with a time limit. Only guy with a time limit, so let's just go for it. Oh. Was a success. Old statue. Gotten. Feather boots. Nice. That's fine. Go fight you. In the peaks. We're clean here. Take the sugar skin and leave. Sorry, no deal, baby. We're not taking any chocobo skin in this place. We're gonna kick your butts. What's in the box? What's in the box? Sorry. It's I believe this gives 40 AP total. which is just enough for... Who was it that was... Knoll. Knoll was right on the cusp. Let's bring it. Let's figure it out. Haste. Soul is forbidden, so that's... Soul hit. I think that's Morphers? Target all. Entire field. Okay, that's fine. Target area is good. Knuckles are good. Slow is good. Haste is bad. Okay. I remember this. We just checked, but I don't remember who was close to anything. So that's bad. That's on me. I believe Jasper, mayhaps? Not really. Not necessarily. Dude, Twix level 17. Absolute killer. Right here. Hey, welcome in, Green Mixa. How you doing? You think I missed this game? Yeah, it's a great game. Great music. Kaz was about to be done. Let's bring Kaz along. Great game of awesome music. Lovely to have you. Hopefully you're doing good today. What, Elliowood? Nah, still way far. Still way, way far. Reaps was just started building. Dragonheart. Cheebs, Knoll, Maxine. We do want target areas. Corwin was at like 200, right? Yeah, probably not the best. You know what? Let's just bring. They would. Jas. And like Reaps. Why not? We don't have a lot of dark magic actually. We have Knoll who can do both. Yeah, let's do Reaps. Give Reaps a shot here. And let's get this show on the road. Who are you anyway? I tell you, I have nothing. You seem to have boxes. Then what's moving inside the box? A monster, isn't it? Oh, if you destroy the box, is there like a monster that comes out? Ooh, interesting. Wait, can a Beastmaster... No, Beastmaster can't... No, there's no way a Beastmaster can control, like, a Morpher, right? That would make no sense. Ouch. So, like, an enemy Beastmaster is kind of a bad class when you think about it, right? Ooh, the Power Sash would be fun. The Master Bow would also be awesome, but I can't steal weapons yet. You have Gaia Gear, Magic Ring. See, they always have weapons that I can't get, but like I'm like, I can't get them. Big sad. But I can take your armor, sir. If you wouldn't mind, give me your clothes. I'll steal the clothes right off your back, boy. Advance a couple steps more. Fear time. I was actually like very tired when I woke up this morning because last night, as I said, we went to my dad and I went to Raw, right? Went to wrestling, and it took us like the show ended around like 10:45, 10:30, 10:45, and I only got home at around midnight. It took us like over an hour to get back home because of like getting out of the parking lot took so long, and there was like a lot of traffic on the highway. There's like a ton of traffic on the highway, and it took like a long time to get back home. So I got to bed like pretty freaking late in the grand scheme of things. Oh, nice, that hit. I wasn't sure. I got to bed pretty late, so when I woke up at like 6:15 this morning, I was like, oof. That's a little rough. It's a little rough. Let's... Oh, shouldn't I have not broken the box? Not feel bad. Did I kill something? Or do you need to kill them early before a monster pops out? What's the consensus on this one? But honestly, wrestling was a lot of fun. I realized I hadn't been to a live show in a year. Because last show we went to was Money in the Bank in Toronto last summer. And it's been like a year. Which I was like, damn, it's been too long. Because we usually tend to go like... Oh god, the double sword is too strong, man. Usually, I think at this point we're going like, we go like once a year when they come to Quebec. And sometimes we'll do the extra trip, right? If it's like in Toronto or Montreal or something like that. Sometimes. But yeah. It was a lot of fun. I saw CM Punk, Io Sky, LA Knight. Like a lot of the big names were there, which was a lot of fun. Because sometimes you're scared that you're going to go to a show and like none of the big names are going to be there. And you're like, ah, man. You know? It's like it's not necessarily bad, but it can be a little disappointing when like you don't get to see your favorite wrestlers. So it was nice. You got to see like a lot of people that I like. So I was pretty happy. It was a great birthday gift. Because my dad had offered me like 2 choices. He was like, either I get you the tickets. Either I get you a single ticket and you can be on the floor. Right on the floor. Possibly ringside. And I was like, damn, that sounds like a really fun time being like ringside. Being able to like, you know, see it that close. Or I get us 2 tickets and we go together. And I decided on the 2 tickets. I was like, while it would be fun to be, and we're like a little higher up, I'd be like, while it would be fun to be ringside, straight up, because you know, it's ringside. It's pretty damn cool. And experience that for once. I was like, it's just more fun to be with somebody else there, right? I do enjoy, like I would have liked to experience one day like ringside for sure, but I think it was a lot more fun for me to be there with my dad. It's just a lot more enjoyable in my opinion to go to these things with, so we could fool you. Yeah, it's a lot more enjoyable in my opinion to go to these things with like somebody else because, you know, you get to share in the moment and like share in the fun like crowd moments and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I was like, better that than just go on my own and be alone, right? Yes, there's like the whole like, but I would have been ringside, but it's also like, it's a lot more fun to just be with someone. And we had a good time. We had some stadium hot dogs, which I will always hold as the highest standard of hot dogs. Anybody who says the Costco hot dogs are better than a stadium hot dog just hasn't had a good stadium hot dog. That might be a little unfair, but to be fair, I've never had this Costco hot dog, so I can't speak on those. But I do know in a lot of stadiums what they do is they do the whole like which I don't really like, but in a lot of stadiums they do like the whole like huge sausage small like bun combo for hot dogs, like the super hot dogs. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those, but sometimes when I went to the Blue Jays for a couple years, they always had those, which I personally hate. I think they just like, I think it's a bad bun to dog ratio. But they tend to always do it for some reason. And I never got it. Because it's never been my go-to. I've always been like, yeah, that sounds kind of awful, really. But I mean, it also is. I've had it. You know. Ugh, he tried to goo all over me, chat. That sounded gross. He did it, by the way. His attack was goo, and some slimy, white-looking stuff came out of him. You know what? I'm just saying what I saw, okay? I'm just telling you guys what I saw, okay, on my screen. Not saying anything more, but do with that information what you will. Oh wait, I could do Sidewinder actually. I forgot. I've been forgetting my ability. My throat is a little raw today. Typical Marlboro. I don't know how to pronounce the name correctly. But between being sick and having like a throat ache and all the screaming yesterday, my throat is like very, very raw. 69, very nice amount of damage. I'm just over here trying to survive. I don't know if I should break the box right away. I'll wait a turn. I'll kill all the monster and then I'll break the box. We'll see what the... I don't want to kill a monster by accident. I don't have to. If they make me destroy the box, I'll do it. What's in the box? What's in the box? Sorry. Anybody ever seen the movie Seven? What's in the box? I saw it when I was like way too young and it scarred me. Like, I probably should have seen it when I was 8, you know? That was a... I don't think it was a conscious decision. I think my parents just had, like, a channel that was playing movies that was on. And the movie that happened to be playing was 7. So I just watched it. I want to kill the Hollywood. That's the back. I'm at the back of the box. Oh, it's 1 XP. Damn. I thought it was a lot more XP than that. Nope. And monster smuggling. No more smuggling. No more smugglers in these land. Folks, Ivalice will now be a place free of smugglers. I tell you, the very bad people, the worst people. I call them the pooplers. I don't call them smugglers. I call them pooplers. The smugglers. They're the meanest I've never seen. The smugglers this mean. They're gone. They're gone, folks. They're gone. I'm sorry. Lost gun. I think I have 3. I think I've had 3 like lost guns so far. I think I've picked up a few of those. You watched 7 at what age? Like 8 or 9. I was very young. Nice jump. I'm trying to get better. I'm not exactly on like, not good enough with it yet. I still got to work on it a little bit, but I'm working on that. Steal ability? Oh, wait a fucking minute. What? Wait a fucking minute. What are you saying to me? Is it like steal forever? Or is it like steal for a map? I watched worse in my childhood. Wait a damn minute. Wait a bloody minute. Okay. Now we gotta go to Gotor. And then we gotta go to like Uladong. Uladong Bong. Uladong Bong. Uladong. 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 Uladong Bong. Yeah. Oh, Mama's Taste. Mama's Taste. Alright, go here. Let's see if we can send out some dispatch. You know, we have a couple dispatch still going on. You have rumors about the smuggling? No. Any mission? Okay, well, there's too many missions. The dog days. Yeah, the postman mission. Kaz wants to go. Wait, weren't you... Wait, I need to get you a new sword first. Okay, Robin wouldn't mind going. Twix wouldn't mind going. Okay, wait, Twix was... You know what? That seemed to work out for me. Twix, go do the dog days. Arr, arr. My dog days. I gotta switch out Kaz weapon. But yeah, I was a little too young to watch 7, to be fair. I suck. It was... Should probably not watch it at that age. I have backdraft. I do have double hand, I believe. Okay, let's go buy a new sword then. Oh, wait, what abilities do you have? What abilities? I don't know if Kaz wanted me to switch back to Paladin or do something or stay in the fighter. I don't remember what they told me. I'm gonna have to ask them next time I see their name pop up. Check this out. We don't have Rush. I don't believe we have Beatdown. I don't believe we have Blitz. We have Air Render. We don't have Air Blast. Bar Fist we do. Wild Swing we don't. Alright, let's do... Let's go get... Do like easy stuff. Let's get him like on get him on Rush. Let's get him some Rush going. Give him a Rush going. Get him all these skills. Make him big and strong. Sweet Blade, why don't you? He's got all these beautiful abilities. What a beautiful, beautiful boy. Pub. We're dispatching, folks. We're sending units on dispatch. Better living. You're not happy. You would like to go. Anybody else would like to go? You done with Reaps? David? Mayhaps? You wouldn't mind going. And you could build stuff on this mission. The missions are getting really hard because like a lot of my team's like, I'm not interested in going anywhere, bro. David was building stuff, so you know what? Let's keep making David build stuff. And I think those later dispatch give out more than 30, so. We've been breaking out near a Potter store. Could ambush them. Ooh, an ambush. Oh god. Elliewood can go. Elliewood is the only one excited by it. That's rare. Kaz isn't, but Elliewood is. We're gonna send him. We're gonna send him. Send it, folks. Yes, boy. Soldier's Wish. Clock Gear. Do I have any of those? No, I don't. Clock Tower. I guess I get some clock post. Cat Tears. Do I have cat tears? I don't have the tears of a cat. How bizarre. Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? No? Okay. Crazy. Alright, well, we're not going to be sending anyone right now for Miss Stars. Flesh and Bones. There's a shop called the Flesh and Bones that buys poachers' catches at good prices. You're on the street patrol and drop in. Tiger hide. Cool. Okay, we get a tiger hide out of it. Let's accept Flesh and Bones. Do like that. Coos break. Don't have Runda's tail. The Red Wings. Can we do it now? We have the Spirit Stone. We can do the Red Wing. Yo. That was a big side quest. Been found in the Silica Wood. Dark Knight Crimson. The Red Wings boss is there. Godspeed. Okay, we're gonna accept it, but we're gonna do it once we have a couple of our guys back, you know. Desert Rose. Walking to Kotor Sand, I found a beautiful rose by an oasis. Yet soon they have had a vase. Flower vase? Do I have a flower vase? I do have a flower vase. Wait a minute. Accept it. We're accepting all the missions. Desert Patrol is, I believe, the main mission. Alright. Once again, we've accepted way too many missions. We have way too many people out on missions. Let's check out what's... I believe Exploration and Wanted do not have a time limit on them. They are available forever now. I have them. I can go do them. Alright. Flesh and Bones. What about you? 25 days to do Flesh and Bones. The Red Wings, I have no time. Desert Rose, I have 15 days. Okay. Flesh and Bones, where are you? You're there. And you're in the Kotor Sands, right? Okay, so I believe I can go Kotor Sands, do my 2 missions there. And then come back to Port. Go do that. And then, what were my other options? Wanted was up here that I can go do it anytime. And I had another one. The Red Wings is down there, but I can go do that at any time. It's a clans. Okay, let's go to... Let's save first. Remember, always save your game, chat. 129 mission clears. I think we might end up doing all the missions. Because we are sending out a lot of people on dispatches. Let's start with Desert Rose. Desert Rose. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Petrify is Forbidden Elementals Steel. Oh, by the way, I didn't switch out Kratos. Frick. Okay, wait. Because he's finished this. Well, I guess he's just not going to be deployed this time. You know what? We'll not deploy him. We'll figure out his weapon thing after. Let me view the map real quick. Alright, thank you for being here. Whether you're lurking, chatting. 21, that's a high. I appreciate your presence, always. It's always nice to have you there. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp in the mic. But yeah, if you're here, hanging out, I thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, I gotta check out if there are any spells I'm missing. Thank you for the hydrate. I do only have coffee with me right now, so it's gonna be a coffee hydration. Which they do exist, by the way. Poison Claw, Ren, Reveal. I think I do have Poison Claw already. Level 3 and 5 Deaf or Deafless are things that Love Shard could learn, I believe. But I believe that's the only thing he's missing, and the healing spell for the Fairy Arp. Shard is level... Love Shard is on a mission right now. Okay, well, we can't do that. We will bring Stylish for sure, as he can control. We might need some control here. Well, actually, we can't control any of those, but bring him nonetheless. He's a morpher. Can be useful. Let's go with that. Jas, the hunting skills, very useful to have with us here. Kaz, I thought I'd sent you out on something. I guess I didn't. You're building a rush, so you know what? It's a low level. We can do it quickly here. Reaps, where were you at with your Dragon Heart? Not that far along. We don't necessarily need to bring you right now. Cheebs, I want to bring. I want you to get more levels. Knoll, I need the healing. And I think you were done with life, actually. You were done with life. Can I give you an illusionist job right away? I could. Yo, wait, actually. Illusionist time, baby. Wait a minute. Yo, our first illusionist. Wizard hat. Yo, wizard hattie. Yo, the wizard hattie. Was that a good one? Anybody who's watched Harry Potter in English, was that pretty good? Out of 10, how would you give me on the You're a Wizard, Harry? Yo, wizard Harry. Lordly robes will give him sort of MP, but that's going to be for later. For now, black robes. Freeze blink. Meh. You're a hater. You're a hater. You're a hater. It's okay. You're a hater. It's okay. They hate us because they ain't us, man. You're a hater. His voice is deeper. I was going, oh, that's true, but I was going for like a Dumbledore saying that, but I guess Dumbledore doesn't actually say that. Yes, but you're still a hater. They hate us because they hate us. Is the damn truth. Yo, wizard, Hattie.
Thank you.
Thank you to whoever just subscribed on YouTube. Appreciate that. Dash boots. I think the dash boots are good. And you know what? Let's bring that illusionist with... do white magic, the black. Okay, now we need to buff up that front line a little bit. But I would like to bring Maxine. Let me view something real quick. No, you want that's Beastmaster. Corwin might actually also be pretty useful. And nice to level up. Let's take a look at Maxine. Yo, wizard, Hattie. Is that better? Yes? Is that better? I actually don't know Hagrid's voice that well. Alright, let me figure this out here. So my choices are Larissa and Maxine. Most likely Maxine. Because they are closer to Magic Power Plus. I gotta build that up. 4.5 then. I'm gonna ban you. Ban the mod, chat. Other mods, ban the mod. You don't get it. You have to be complimentary towards me all the time. This is how this chat works. Let's do Maxine. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We don't need big damaging spells. We do have some. Alright. Begin the battle. Voices is near. We must pass through here first, though. I heard bend the mod. You can also bend him. Bend him in half, you know? Break his back like Bane did to Batman that one time. Over the knee. I was born in it, molded by it. You've merely adopted darkness. I'd have to rewatch that scene, that Bane scene where he... I always found the Tom Hardy Bane voice kind of funny. I thought it was good, but I also thought it was funny. It was really hard to know how I actually felt about it. I was like, is this just funny or is this like actually really good? That's a good bait. For you. Yeah, I've practiced it a lot. Freeze blink. What does that do? For you. That's a AO. What? Illusionists are OP, man. What the hell was that? It's broken as fuck. Yeah, Steve Dangle's Bane. To be fair, the Tom Hardy Bane voice, really like the way to make it good is you have to like kind of go to the back of your throat and like lower your voice to like the lowest, not lowest octave, but to the like. It's not that hard to do. It's not a hard impression to make. I am Bane. You've merely adopted darkness. I was born in it, molded by it. It's kind of gotta make the sound roll in the back of your throat. That's kind of the trick to it. It's got to be guttural a little bit. You got to go back here in the back of your throat to make the sounds. And then you kind of take a higher pitch, and you generally got it. Such a good trilogy. Again, I've said it, and I know I'm in the minority, and I think that's a me thing. And I still think they're fantastic films from like a cinematic standpoint, because Nolan's a great filmmaker. But I'm not the biggest fan of Nolan's Batman trilogy. They're not my favorite Batman films. But that's just because I like campy Batman. I do think, like, while I'm not a big Tim Burton guy, I think some of Tim Burton's best work are his Batman films. Weirdly enough, I think he kind of like fits the character in a weird way, where he kind of goes into that can I say it? He goes into that that more. They were the first Batman movie I saw than the Nolan ones. That would make sense due to our age. My dad showed me the other ones when I was very young. I remember seeing the he made me watch a lot of the older films. Like I remember seeing even some of the worst ones, like which one? The one with the bat nipples. That was pretty funny. George Clooney Batman, the bat nipples. Remember seeing that one when I was young before the Nolan ones. But again, also I like the reason I don't like the Nolan's one as much as like people do like love them, and I do think that they are like cinematic marvels and masterpieces and movies that deserve the hype that they have. I do think they do deserve the hype, even though I don't love them as much, is because I've never been a person who's into the dark and gritty stuff. Right? I'm not into the let's look at humanity through the lens of the worst, in people, where it becomes almost suffocating. And while I do think that Nolan does a great job at looking at the good side of it, he's not like Zack Snyder, where it's basically like where Zack Snyder looks at it and it's like just very cynical all the time and there's no silver lining. I do think that Nolan does a good job at doing this thing and then looking at it through like a very interesting lens of humanity. So I will say that for in all fairness to Nolan, I do like I'm very much a guy that enjoys things that are a little bit more optimistic in nature and look at the world in a much more optimistic light. First Batman I watched was Batman and Robin. Bat Nipple was Batman and Robin. Yeah. That one was something. Bat Nipple was something, man. That wasn't a good something though. I will say, but it was something. It was of the times, I would say. It was what superhero movies were at that time, right? I like Dark and Gritty, especially when it chooses to highlight the positive side in the world too. Yeah, I guess I like it more in that manner, and I do think Nolan does a good job at exploring through that lens, whereas I think like someone like Zack Snyder doesn't, which is kind of my gripe with Snyder's version of Batman and Superman. What I specifically don't like is dark and gritty for the sake of dark and gritty. Like, oh, we're making this movie dark because like it's a fun aesthetic. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I don't like dark and gritty when it's used purely from an aesthetic standpoint. I think that's cheap. I think that sucks, and I think that's not that's unhelpful to the work, which is why my answer was so infuriating. Yes, because it's like it's a god, like they present Superman as like some kind of like godly being, like a very like overly like push godly aesthetic to it, which I don't think Superman needs or has, or there's no, you know. It's when you take that aesthetic and put the opposite of him being that figure of the most human of person without being a human, that's where you kind of get the best out of the character, I feel. Remember who did the Pattinson Batman? The Pattinson Batman was what's his name? Matt Reeves. Which is also why I didn't like the Joker movie. I think the Joker was a movie I disliked because it was literally a movie that used dark and gritty, but not in a way to highlight the positivity of society, or the hopefulness, but literally in the opposite, where it was like, yeah, it's dark and gritty as an aesthetic. We're not going to say anything interesting about mental health. We're just going to say that mental health is like, people's mental health is like, needs to be like more, we probably need a deeper observation of mental health as a society, but we're not going to offer a solution, and we're not going to say anything interesting about it. We're just going to say, yeah, we're going to use the Joker as a character to talk about mental health, which to me is like the worst character to do that, because like it kind of in a way invalidates a lot of the experiences like people that have mental health issues have, because it's like they're trying to get better, but it's without like having the it almost feels like the Joker says like, oh yeah, you can just like, you know, let it all go and cause chaos and be a terrible person. In a way, that's kind of like what I got out of it. I didn't think it had a good message at the end of it, which is why I didn't personally like it that much. 2010 were stuff full of dark gritty just for the visual rather than filling the fitting story. It's really popular with audience at the time. Yeah, and I get it. Like, it was a very like, you know, when you think about it, it's a very anti-establishment kind of punk rock time in a way. Like, when you think about the early 2000s, the bands you think of are the punk rock bands, the Blink-182 and stuff like that. But the difference between this and that is that Hollywood never really got punk rock in the way that, you know, a punk rock band would have gotten it. Where a punk rock band would have gone with that aesthetic, not from a purely aesthetic standpoint, but from a anti-establishment standpoint, and in a hey, we're doing, and even a metal band for that matter, or like in music, it was much more understood of the reason we're doing this is from a, I'm looking to say something about society to highlight what could be better and the people that are being left behind and offer a solution, while Hollywood kind of just saw it as an aesthetic and as a phase type of deal, right? Where it was like, it's these kids are just going through a phase, you know. It looks cool though, so let's use it aesthetically, right? Where in movies and maybe TV, yeah, it became more of like something to use as a pleasing aesthetic, if that makes any sense. Damage over MP is awesome. Let's kill this guy. Shoot him. Oh, I missed him. Damn it. Alright. The one problem about the Illusionist spell is they are very expensive. That's the one thing I will say. Cost a lot of money. But yeah, I'm gonna probably have to end up paying the Amazon price to loan the Batman by Matt Reeves for a few days to watch it, because it's on no streaming platform, so it's really hard to find, other than having to like do the like loan thing where you pay like $5 and you can watch it for like 2 days or whatever. Which is probably the route I'm gonna end up going down, I think. You have it with you right now? You have it on Blu-ray? Or like HD? Or 4K, I mean? 4K. I don't have a 4K player. And my Blu-ray player, I can't find the remote. Which is a problem. So we can't use it. I have all these Blu-rays. I have a Blu-ray player. Can't fucking find my remote. I need to buy a new one. I'm low-key thinking of getting a PS5 just for the Blu-ray player. I know it might sound crazy, but I've thought of purchasing a PS5 just as a just to get the 4K, because I want to start buying like CDs again for movies, because I do want to keep like the ones I really love. Not all of them, but if I really love a movie, I think I want to start like collecting them again, so that like in the eventual heat death of the universe, aka dead internet theory, we still get a chance to enjoy a few of the things that were good. Kind of keep an archive of some of the better works, you know, for when I want to, you know, if I ever I have children, I can introduce them to movies I like through a more controlled medium other than streaming. Where, you know, I can start shaping their taste in a more thought out way than through streaming. And we shall soon reach the oasis. And also because I do not want my kids to understand how streaming works or how these apps work until like they're older. So I don't want them to be able to scroll through these apps like easily. So, but I do want them to be able to watch the movies they like. So I want them to be able to understand how to put a CD in a machine, like me as a like 4-year-old that was able to put my fucking cassette, my Lion King cassette. I was able to rewind it, my VHS, and to put it in the fucking machine, and I knew the buttons to press to watch my Lion King 17 times a day. My mom would go crazy, but when the Lion King was finished, I would take it out, rewind it, put it in the cassette, boop, close it, press the 3 buttons, and then be able to play it. I want my kids to be able to do that with the movies they like without having to go through streaming, because I do think that opens the door for them to have like access to stuff that I might not want them to see right there when they're young. So Scarface, hell yeah, love sharp finish. Scarface got a blood apple, we love that. Scarface, a movie that I have never seen, by the way. I will be honest, apparently it's a classic. I've never seen it. I should probably watch it. Got another Peacemaker. Alios is back. For a copy of Intelligence, because I've never seen it. I have it in Blu-ray. If you want to borrow it, I have it. I have Interstellar in Blu-ray. So if you ever want to borrow it, let me know, and I'll bring it next time we see each other. We should see each other this week or next week. By the way, I should get back to you on when we're ready to hang out, because you're gonna be here soon, right? All right, let's take a look. I think it's enough for the ninja skills. I think it's time, chat. Time for the paladin. It's time to do the dual yielding paladin. We've done enough ninja skills. Got last taste, we got counter, we got double sword. Time to switch my boy up. Let's switch him to a soldier. Res Blu-ray reader is dead, so I can't watch physical movement unless I'm at my place. I can borrow it to you, and you can bring it back whenever. There's no stress. I'm not planning to watch it soon, so there's literally not any stress. You can borrow it for a while. Bring it back whenever you can. Whenever you've watched it. Monkey Grip. Is Monkey Grip good? What's Monkey Grip again? I need to rewatch the last Planet of the Apes. Nibble's holding a two-handed weapon in one hand. Wait. Can you do... Wait. No, there's no way you can do that, right? No, it's a support. Okay, there's no way you can do Monkey Grip and Double Sword. I would have loved that, though. I would have loved that, though. But yeah, I do need to rewatch the latest Planet of the Apes trilogy. I have old trilogy, like, series. I haven't watched the last two I think I've missed. Okay, let's just start with these here. Is this better or is this better? Our defense. I still like the ninja gear better. Because this does what? 296. It's a little bit more defense, but this, oh, it's one less speed. Oh, my evade doesn't drop that much actually. 88. Let's keep it as is. Okay, let's go for a sword. Do I want him to learn Shield Bearer? I don't think I need to. Because I'm going to be dual wielding swords anyway, so I don't really necessarily need him to have Shield Bearer. I can have him have a no, actually I'll have him have two swords. I can do dual sword. Wait, does that mean I can learn two skills at once? Wait a minute. Mug. That would mean I can do... Oh, no, because it's a dual-handed sword. Okay, let me go buy. Once they released the Kingdom name, one had me in awe with their fluid sims. Yeah, I heard it's really good. Okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, so we're not going to equip him just yet. Because I'll do the next mission. We'll sit him on the bench. I'll need him to be... I'll need to go to the store. Because what I think I'll do is I'll equip two, like... 100 AP swords to get 2 soldier levels at once, so I can move him to paladin, because the goal is to get him to paladin, right? The goal is not to make him a soldier or have him get good soldier skills. He's got good thief secondary, good ninja secondary. I don't need him to get good soldier secondary, so I want him to quickly get through soldier to get to paladin. So the goal is just to get 2 levels. So let me check something real quick. You're building. Ah. Yep. You're building. You just came back. You weren't doing anything. You were on the last mission. You're building. Building. Are you done? Oh, you're close to one more battle and you'll be done. Awesome. What about you? 120, okay, you'll be fine. You're just started. I need to find something to boost your MP. I'll figure it out. You're 230. Good. Alright. So we'll take a break, chat. There should be an ad playing soon and we'll be right back. If you got your bad ad, I apologize. Alright, let's get that second mission done here. I remember seeing a video about the second Transformer movie and having a robot so heavy it would destroy computers while trying to load it. Yeah, look, I'm not a big Transformers fan, but if there's one thing the Transformers movies did right, it's special effects. You know? Except for some of the fights where, like, you were like, who's the good guy again? Because it was just... everything looked like robot parts, and you were like, I can't tell who's fighting who and who's good and who's bad. It's all kind of grayish here when it's moving so fast. That was the one problem. Okay, so we'll come back to you later. Let's save, because we just did a tough fight. Okay, let's go. Let's do explorations. Let's do Gator Sands. Let's explore. Right? Oh, more friends. More friends. Petrify elementals. Steel. No steel. Time magic frog. Okay. Take a view. Let's take a look. We got a little dog. Can I pet that dog? You got a little slime. A little bomb action. Little bomb guy over here. A little spitter. But chat, by the way, I'm still fighting my spiders on my patio, and I'm losing the war bad. These fucking spiders are winning, chat. These motherfucking spiders are winning the war. I don't know what to do anymore. I fully accepted that I might have lost that war against the spiders. They've taken over the patio. I can't go in there anymore. I take down one web, 6 go up. I've lost. It's their territory now. It's not mine anymore. I do not know what to do. I think what I have to do is actually find the suppliers, infiltrate the dealers, find the suppliers. Sorry. I don't know why when I say that I always go with that quote. I don't know. But I think what I gotta do is find the spiders themselves and just yeet them off the balcony as quickly as humanly possible. The problem with that is they're not easy to find. They hide during the day, and at night they're big, so they scare me. They don't really scare me, but like I don't enjoy the feeling of like spider legs crawling on me. That's not like a feeling I, enjoy. So if I can avoid it, I will avoid it. Also, on the topic of your equipment, anything in here boosts your MP? Your move goes down, but your evade goes up, and your resistance goes up. Don't think we have anything to increase MP. We can wait for a turn here for you. Perhaps. We don't have a lot of healing. But what we really needed, maybe Udville can come in. Working on that. Corwin, perhaps? Perhaps not. Maybe I just bring Clay. Clay's our backup healer when we don't want to bring any of our other healers. You know what, Clay? You're in, brother. Do your best. Hey, welcome in, Pat. See, I like Dash Boot because they give you +1 move. Spike Boots are good too because they give you 1 jump. Yeah. I think most of my units have a lot of my units have Dash Boots or Spike Boots, but Red Boots for this time, I think it'd be good. The Illusionist can kind of stay back, so it's not really big of an issue. How you doing, Pat? We've got to get through this to proceed. All right, we got to get through these. Oh, do I have any magic for that one? I may have fucked up. Hmm. My red mage doesn't have any red mage magic right now. It's building magic power plus. Okay, let's... What's your HP? 67. You know what? I got an idea. I don't think we fucked up. We got an idea. I got a good idea. We'll hunt it. We'll capture it. Not right now, but that'll be a long map then. Yeah. Sign Winder does 2 damage. That's good. What's Sonic Boom? 1 damage. What? Start up. Started it right now. 2 damage. The stream lag for anyone else? No, it's lagging for me right now. I got a little bit of lag on my side too. Just a second. No, it's not. It's on my side. It's not on you side. It's on streamer side. It's not on viewer side. Do not worry. But I think it's good now. You can stay alive. I think we had just had a little bit of a hiccup. Tiny hiccup. 2 damage pog. Yeah, I think we have to take care of the other ones first. I have an idea. I do have a bomb here in my morpher, so maybe that can do it. Maybe that could be good enough. And I do have air render. I don't know if it's going to be useful, but those are things I have available to me. We'll test some few things out. Morning, girls. Morning, Maxine. How are you doing today? Are you damn tootin' doing? How was your weekend? How you damn tootin' doing? Go Maxine. You're doing a lot of damage. 48. We love that. That's good. I'll do morph. Bone. 10 XP. Great for now. Need to go crazy. It's boring weekend. Nothing much happens. How about you? Are you feeling better now? I am feeling a lot better. Tiny bit. Throat is still a tiny bit raw. But I don't know if it's still from being sick or it's from the last night I went to a wrestling show because my dad had bought me tickets for my birthday. So even though I wasn't feeling top notch, I was like, you know what? I want to go. So I did that. So I don't know if my throat is raw because of the wrestling show or because of still being sick. Maybe it's a combination of both. But I'm feeling bomb should be good for the flying, yeah. But I'm doing better. Oops. That was a mistake. Yeah. What I thought. Oh, huge dot by our healer here. Okay. Sonic Boom! You guys killing me this morning. I need to get back into doing that. I used to do yoga every morning and it was really good for me. That was before my back problems. Maybe it would be good to get back to it. Maybe it would help in my back. This is fun to do. It was very relaxing and really got the day started like well. Did you blow up? Okay, no, you healed yourself. Piece of shit. Yeah, probably be a good idea. But it was tough. It is tough. Reflex is so good. It's actually kind of perfect. Let's go, Thal. Awesome. Oh, Chad, I didn't tell you this. I will probably retelling this story on Sunday stream, but you guys can get like an exclusive here today. The craziest thing happened in my building. Between Saturday and Sunday night. Honestly, like nothing's ever happened like that in a place I've lived. And this is the nicest, or fanciest place we've been to. But basically, so there's one of my neighbors, right? Oh fuck! I have negative vantage value in my character creator or something. You got you're at -1 in dexterity. But there's one of my neighbors, like so I have two direct neighbors. I have one that's like on my left side, where they're kind of like directly on the left. It's a lady living alone, super nice. We talk to her all the time. Super nice person. And then this neighbor diagonally on the right to me. Basically the way the hallway's done is it's, how do I do this? There's a hallway, right, like that. Maybe it's better if I don't know how to explain this, but there's a hallway. I'm on the, wait. It would be better if I had like a paint thing to show you guys. Let me open Paint, MS Paint, and show you guys. Yeah, it'll be clearer for my story. Once it's my turn again, I'll show you guys the MS Paint of my layout, just so that I can show you guys what I mean. Okay. Window capture. Paint. Okay. Here we are. Okay, you guys can't see the paint. Why? What the fuck is it doing? Can you guys see this? For some reason, it doesn't want to show MS Paint. Okay. That's weird. Anyways, I can't show you guys because this is dumb. But anyways, long story short. Actually, long story long. Basically, I have a neighbor on my diagonal that I can't necessarily see the door, but my other neighbor on my other diagonal has like a view of the whole hallway, right? They can look through. If they look through their like magic eye, they can see the whole hallway. Is what I mean. Is what I was trying to like show you guys or tell you guys. But this other neighbor on my right, we've only seen them a couple of times, and every time I've seen them, I've been wondering what, without passing too much judgment, because, you know, everybody has, you know, we shouldn't be judging people about how they looked or who they are. Without passing judgment, I've always kind of wondered what they did for a living, because, you know, they've got like a shaved head, like face tattoos on their neck, you know, they've got a very distinctive look that I don't want to pass judgment on, but, you know, they don't look like they work at a bank, is what I'm trying to say. And, you know, we've crossed paths a few times, and they've always been a little weird. They're not very, like, you know, we tend to be very, like, friendly neighbor, where we try to, like, whenever we meet somebody in the hallway or in the escalator, or not escalator, but in the elevator, we tend to try and, you know, make small talk say hello, you know, just be friendly to our neighbors, usually. And them, every time I've tried to talk to them, I've hit like negative, like I've hit like natural 1 charisma rolls or something, because they do not give a fuck about being said hi to. They do not respond. They are kind of like, you know, we've always find them a little oddballs either way. Anyways, but you know, that's kind of it with the situation. We've tried to like be, you know, okay, maybe they're just like, you know, they don't like doing small talk or whatever. They love, you know, they're a little socially awkward or whatever. It's fine, you know. I'm not gonna pass any judgment, but you know, it stays there. And a few months ago, my girlfriend and I had kind of waken up in the middle of the night because we had heard a weird sound. We weren't really sure what it was. And we weren't sure where it came from. And we had heard like loud voices following that weird sound. But we weren't really sure what it was. So we didn't really get too involved. And in our heads, we had kind of assumed it came from upstairs. But we weren't able to like really... damn it, I missed the capture. We weren't really able to place where it was, so we hadn't acted on it because we weren't sure if it was somebody screaming or whatever. So it was a little tough to kind of gauge what the issue was. So we had kind of left it there. And then the other night, and then a few days later after that incident, we had ended up talking to our next door neighbor. That's on the lady that lives to our left. That's very kind. That's very nice. That we have a pretty good rapport with. We'd end up talking to them, and she had asked us, you guys heard the neighbors downstairs screaming the other night? We're like, oh, it was downstairs? So clearly we had both heard from different places. We thought it was upstairs. She told us it was downstairs. So clearly we weren't really able to come to a conclusion at where the, you know, the origin of the sound was coming from. But we had like, oh, we didn't know it was a scream. We weren't sure what it was, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we just have a big conversation regarding that noise. So we're like, okay. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on, we'll keep an ear to the ground, right? Kind of like make sure that no, you know, it's, the screaming isn't necessarily, you know, somebody's life is in danger or somebody's getting like, you know, there's a lot of like evil people out there, so maybe like someone's getting beat up or something like that's happening. So we want to make sure, you know, because we had heard it, she had heard it, but oh, why couldn't I capture? Why could I capture earlier and I can't capture now? That's weird. So whatever, that happens, and that was like a month and a half ago. About that, all that happened. So all this happens, and we decide that, you know, we'll keep you know, we'll keep an eye on it, whatever. And then on Saturday and Sunday, between Saturday and Sunday night at 3 a.m., we get woken up by, well, my girl. I don't get woken up because I'm sick. I took like Tylenol that are like, you know, pretty powerful. That are like, you know, the ones that put you to sleep at night when you're sick. She wakes me up and she's like, did you hear that? And I'm like, hear what? I'm fucking dying over here. I'm having like the worst time of my life. She's like, I heard like just loud like knocking and then a scream. And I was like, oh, no, I did not hear that. But that is indeed concerning. So we get up and we try to figure out. We don't really want to go in the hallway because we don't know where it's coming from. We thought it was coming from upstairs again. We were like, oh, is it coming from upstairs? And she's like, I think so. I was like, okay. Do we call the cops? What do we do? And then we're debating. We're like, we're gonna stay awake and try to listen to see what we can hear. And then we hear the sound of tires on like rubber on concrete, of like just like somebody like doing like a drift, you know, and we're like, oh fuck, what the fuck is going on? Okay, let's go. Let's check that out. And then we see 3 cops' car pull into our driveway. And there's 3 cop cars just fucking showing up. And we're like, oh, somebody called the cops. And, you know, we don't know who it is, but somebody called the cops. Okay. And we're kind of like, okay, what happened? And we're just trying to keep an eye on it. We're not going back to sleep yet because we're a little nosy, but we're also like, what's going on? Right? As anybody would do. Well, it turns out we see the cops show up on our floor. So the scream that we thought came from, you know, the floor above came from our floor. And we're like, oh, damn. What the fuck is going on? My girlfriend was looking through the magic eye on our floor, and we see cops running back and forth. And then we hear knocking on our neighbors to the right's door, the weird ones, the one we were a little concerned about. Just loud knocking, police, police, open up, open up. Like multiple times. And then we're like, oh, what the fuck is going on right now? And we're a little concerned. And we hear the cops running again. There's running. There's like, you know, agitation. It's clearly something's happening, basically. And we're like, okay, well, this is concerning. So we're not going back to sleep yet. The cops leave the floor. And then they come back up. And we hear them talking with our neighbors to the left. So we're assuming that they knocked there to maybe either they came out or they were the one who called the cops. Because again, they saw directly everything that was going on in the hallway because they have a whole hallway vision because their door is on the end of a long hallway. And they can see whatever happens at the door or whatever. And they talk, and then we hear her talking about the parking garage. You know, probably being like, oh, by the way, there's a garage downstairs. They can go that way or whatever. And nothing else. Nothing else happened. We end up going back to sleep after about half an hour of trying to, like, figure out what the fuck is going on our floor. We go back to bed. Nothing else comes of it. I wake up the next morning. And I decide to go and take out the trash because we had like a bunch of trash that we had to take out. We did a little bit of cleaning. So I do that in the morning. And then I look towards the neighbor's door on the right where there was the police knocking. And lo and behold, where the kind of lock of the door is from the outside of the door, it's all busted open. Like the wood is ripped off, and I can see the whole mechanism for the lock. So whatever happened, either the police busted through or the big knocking that we heard was the person that somebody trying to break in that house. So I'm like, oh, this is like annoying. This is, well, not annoying, but this is weird. This is concerning. And we need to find a way to do more damage to you. Yeah, it ends up being a little concerning. It's all busted open, whatever. And then I'm like, I start thinking about the few times I was joking to my girlfriend that I thought that our neighbor might have been like a drug dealer or something. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I wasn't too far from the mark, I guess, because like, what the fuck is all of this? But either way, yesterday coming back from wrestling, it's midnight, right? I told you guys I came back late. It's midnight, and I pass in front of my neighbor's door, and I look, it's still not fixed. So I decided that today I'm gonna have to call my landlord to be like, hey, you might want to know about that because it's your building, and you know, I guess nobody maybe informed you of the situation. But also something that I found weird and concerning is I don't think anybody's living at my neighbor's anymore because, well, the door wasn't locked at midnight because I can see the whole mechanism now because it's all busted open. The door wasn't locked anymore. So, so I could see the whole mechanism, and it wasn't locked at midnight, you know, in a kind of a giant building that has like you know, I would say 100 plus people living in it. So it's kind of like, well, you kind of want to make sure that you're, you know, your door's locked. You know, because maybe anybody could walk in at any time. There's so many people. So, you know, that's the story thus far. I'm thinking there will probably be more layers to it. I would say later, as I call my landlord today, and try to like tell him about the situation, because you know, I don't know what happened, but the more of the situation I, you know, find out about, the least I'm like, I feel safe living beside whoever this is. Because you don't randomly get busted in your home like that here. So for those who may live in like tougher areas, it might be more normal. What a day. How have you been doing, Love Shard? For those who live in like a more urban and area like Montreal or Toronto, it might be more common for these things to happen randomly. But here in Quebec City, you don't get... No one randomly busts into your house unless you're like downtown, right? If somebody is trying to do something like that in your home, probably a criminal element involved. Or some form of like, people suck. Oh yeah. Or probably some form of like disagreement between two people. You know, one of our theory is that maybe there was a disagreement between the couple that lived there, and the guy tried to bust back in, and that was the scream we heard. That was like our main theory. So, I guess I might find out more today. I don't know. Stay tuned for tomorrow's second leg of the story tomorrow, because I think it's gonna get wilder. That was our main theory, that it might have been like a couple, like a spouse assaulting another spouse's like situation, which is very scary and very serious. So I'm trying to keep an eye on if like something like that happens again this week. If somebody... What? There's another Jag? Is that a main mission? What? Wait a minute. I wasn't ready for a Jag. I was ready for this. Location placement. What? What? We just did Uludon. No, we just did Gator. This is Jag Ali. Ali goes 3, it says here. 3 is up here. Alright, let's place it down. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think I was doing a main story mission. Yeah, I wake up early so I can hear updates of that, because that both scary and intriguing. Like, I'm intrigued, and I'm genuinely like, you know, concerned for like one of the two, or even if they were both victim of a crime, you know, I still want to know. Maybe my landlord doesn't know anything else, but at least I'm going to inform them of the situation of like, hey, this door's busted. The police came by. If nobody's alerted you yet, I wanted to make sure that you knew, because like, you know, and also like I'm not feeling very safe living here right now. So can we like figure out the situation? And if it's like one of the people's fault, maybe make sure they don't renew the lease agreement next year, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. And like no one seems to be living there, or at least no one's locking the door right now, which is a little suspicious and weird. And I'm not gonna walk in, because you don't do that. That's a problem. You know, you don't be that guy. I gotta go to Flesh and Bones. That's my next mission. Let's go to Sprom first. And now that we're in Sprom, let's go to the shop. Let's purchase. 2, like, easy at... Is there 2 100? Like, a level? No. I don't think there's 2 100 level, like, one-handed swords for... I could do... Yeah, it's 200, the lowest. So I'm gonna do, like, speed break and, like, mind break, I guess. It's the quickest I'm gonna be able to do it. Let's do this. Double sword. Yeah, it was a very crazy time. I was really not expecting to be woken up like this. But...
Thank you.
Thank you to whoever followed on YouTube. Thank you, Michael, for subscription over on YouTube.
Thank you.
Thank you to Victor, for subscription on YouTube. Twice in a row, man. God damn. Look at that. Look at that build. Alright. So, logically speaking, I'm building both at the same time. That should be quick. Should be done quite quickly. And with that being said... I have so many things, man. Let me check... Who was out on the last mission? You were. 200, that's nice. You were. 200, that's nice. You were not. You were. Bomb, you're mastered. Awesome. You can go to... You have Lamia, you can do Bug Soul. You also were out on it. Not mastered yet, but it did help you out. You were also out on it. Where are you at? Okay, one more fight and you're done with this and I can switch you out. And you were out on it, but you're kind of just there to help out. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Dash good, dash good, dash good. Alright, now that this is done. Okay. Mission. Didn't we do that already? Oh, I need another earth and blow. Okay, I can't get another sigil, man. Come on now. Critter Boyd, no dictionary. Clock post, clock tower. I'm gonna have to do clock tower twice. Oh, Thal wants to go. Love Shard wants to go. I think Thal's my man here, because... Yep. Building something. Only one excited to go. You're the only one going. 2 battles, that's fine. Cruise break. And life work. No, we need an alchemist. Alright, that's pretty good. Desert Patrol, I think, is the main mission, which we're going to keep down for now, because we have... few other missions that we had picked up. We have Wanted, which is doesn't have a time limit on it, and we want to do Flesh and Bones and Red Wings. Okay, we have a ton of stuff to do, man. We're busy, man. We're busy, chatting. We still got an hour, like, in 20 minutes to stream. Oh, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff today. We are cooking, folks. We are cooking. Let me tell you. Let me just check something real quick. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's get back to it then. Have you guys been enjoying this playthrough? For those who've been watching, I've been having a great time with it. It really does bring me back to my childhood. I don't think I've ever even given. I don't think I've ever even gone that far when I was a kid. That's the crazy part. I think I've gone further than I ever done because this game there was fights where I was like, was no problem. Magic medal. Oh, we finally got a magic medal. That's awesome. There were fights in this game where I was like, I'm unable to do them, which was a big problem for me as a kid. So now, like as an adult, I'm like, this is much easier than I remember, which is good because it just shows that, you know, sometimes kids are just a little dumb. Save the queen. Ooh, you can learn Astro, you can learn cover, you can learn expert guard. God damn, save the queen. God save the queen, man. Hell yeah. Hey, thank you for the lurk, David. Appreciate you. Somebody should have given Queen Elizabeth that. Got him. Got him. That was too soon, chat? Too soon, perhaps? Perhaps a little too soon? Aura? W Aura? Hollywood is building W Aura. Alright, let's do Flesh and Bones. Engagement. Perhaps we'll be able to steal from you guys some nice equipment. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Mayhaps we'll be able to. Damage 2. Wait, what? First 6 hit with offensive action against a monster. Okay, there's no monster. Good, because that would have been really bad. Time magic and wind are... Okay, that's not that bad, actually. That's not that bad, actually. I can do that. Block arrows might be useful to have here. Block projectile would be actually pretty good, too. Okay, maybe the fortune ring. But to be fair, Homer Simpson. Or the guy who wrote the hottest Odyssey. Which one are you? Which one are you closer to? Just need to figure out the level of scared I need to be. Tuska. Kashusha. You have one of those, right? I don't think it's that good. Kipper. He's a Kipper. And we can steal a little bit. There's not like a big thing where I'm like, oh, we need to steal this for sure. Oh, he's got double knives. This guy needs to die. This guy needs to die. For sure. Got some ninja skills. You know what? I got some ninja skills too, man. But I'm gonna steal. Actually. I'm gonna steal from you. Okay. What were you looking at? It's like, what, a 40 probably? Not fantastic for you. Their squad is strong right now. Bring Elliewood. Let's bring our defender. Defender is strong. You know what? You have block arrows. You might be very useful to have around. Twix is not there, right? You know. Could Reaps use some training? Perhaps, mayhaps. Mayhaps. Stylish is starting something new. What about Cheebs? You know what? Let's bring Cheebs. Let's bring our gunner. Bring a gunner. We need a healer. Let's bring you to heal. And our last one. Orwin, mayhaps? Or we could bring another thief that has healing. Wait, Corwin is steel, right? He does. Steel. Element steel harm. That could actually be pretty useful to have. And it could train him. Hey, well, good morning, Cheebs. How you doing? That says return fire, I believe, right? It's counter. You could do return fire. Seems like a pretty good squad to me for this. All right, let's go. Rota. We've been engaged. Let's beat it. We're Clan Evian and we're not leaving. We're also criminals, apparently. By the way, we're criminals catching criminals. We're enemies of the state. You guys are stealing from poor folks, I think. You're worse than us. Random status ailment? How about you don't do that? Aim vitals? He's aiming for the heart! Is this Red Wing mission? No, we have it. We have it queued up, but we haven't started it yet. It's going to be probably one of the next things we do. A couple of things queued up. But we have it. We're probably going to be today. We got 2 more missions queued up, and one of them is Red Wing. So depending on how long this goes and how long the other one goes, possibly finishing the stream up with some Red Wings from Detroit. Area damage? How dare you? How dare you do that? Sonic Boom? How dare you? You're gonna shoot a wall, brother. This should categorically miss because there's a wall in front of you, by the way. I just want to say. Bring Cheese into that one. He might swap clans, just saying. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't swap. Stay with me. Okay, we do need a massive heal though, but what did you have that I want to steal? I want to steal your bracers, right? Oops. I went a little too far, man. Oh man, my guy's cooked. Give me them bracers, boy. Ah, come on, boy. Let's do. You want a Sonic Boom? I can Sonic Boom too, Kipper. Yeah, but both mine miss, okay, because this game is unfair. This game is unfair, chat. Unfair game. We will do that, but if you're first, I will cure my team. Cure my friends, and then we'll explode your faces. With explosion powers. How about a charm shot? Charm and damage? Let's do it. Cheeves is a charming guy. Oh yeah. Charming Moogle. Look at him. With his little hat. I am positively charmed. Give me the clothes off your back. Thank you. That judo uniform. Not having any ways to heal my defender here is a little rough, I'm gonna say. I'll be honest. Little bit of a rough time. Yep. He's gonna be a little useless. Little bit of a useless. Little bit of a useless. What are you doing? Don't damage me. Or you have dagger. Because you were a juggler once. You were a juggler just like me. But then you took an arrow to the knee. Did it work? No! I got 2 people that can't act now. This is cooked. This is cooked. This is so beyond cooked. Stop aiming at my vitals. Thank you. Thank you for missing. Noom, help me out. Attack your friends. Beat him up. Beat him up. Why don't you? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Noom. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about, man. That's my goat. That's my goat right there. That's my goat. That's my guy. Kipper, shut the fuck up. All or nothing attack. Beat down. How you doing this with a bow? It's okay. I know he's cheating, but it's okay. It's okay. You fucking, yeah, do that. Block arrow. Mother trucker. Miss. Miss. I'll just fight this guy. You gonna wait it out? What you're gonna do though, you're gonna go here. You're gonna hunt and you're gonna sonic boom this little cluster of fun over here. This sounds like a fun time for everybody involved, especially me. There we go. Level up. Good job, Jess. Super helpful. And you know what's awesome about this? Y'all are gonna take damage. One of you's gonna die for sure. Freeze blink. Flash freeze. Ah! Two of them are dead. There you go, idiots. No problem. Nope problem. Oh, you do damage over MP. Which means that I probably have to shoot you like now. Charm shot. Can I shoot through the judge? We're learning this here now. Charm shot kind of OP, man. Cheebs. Thank you. Is it a successful charm shot, though? It is. Second one, too. Homer, Simpson, or guy who wrote the Odyssey. You may never know. You may never know. Charm shot is goated. Yeah. Dagger's pretty good, too. You're able to incapacitate the units is really good, I would say. Are you trying to shoot me with your guns? How dare you? How do you use guns when I have a bow? That's oddly rude, sir. Axel? Yep, try to shoot him. That's gonna go well for you. Yeah, try that. How about you try that, sir? Try your sonic boom. It's gonna be very funny. Very funny. Lol. 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 I'm laughing out loud at your stupidness, sir. It's like you can't read abilities. Idiot. Tosca. Hey, leave Knoll alone, okay? Because I'm not scared to shoot Knoll in the face to stop them from being charmed. Okay, you missed. Oh, Eliwood can act now. Amazing. Kill her. Destroy her. Good job. One tapped. Hell yeah. Schneider. Schneider, my boy. You will die. Today's the day you die. I'm sorry. Okay, today's not the day you die. Maybe tomorrow's the day you die. Hey, you know what? Why not? Try to explode you. It worked. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite, man. You know what? You have enough? You do. Bring Corin back to life. Corin can help. No man left behind, man. We don't leave any man down in this one. Keep everybody alive. We keep them all alive. Just shoot him. Point blank. Boom. Honestly, gunmanship should do more damage point blank. That should have been something they added, or like a skill called point blank. If you go right up to them, you get more damage. Because you're basically going up like full execution style, like BAM! So logically speaking, if you're doing that, you should get more damage, right? At least I find. Just straight up execution style. Gun to the temple. Bam! That should be a skill called point blank. I've invented a new skill that could be a lot of fun. Dang it, we were making good Jill there. Yeah, but you were stealing, I think, or something. What was their crime again? I forget. Why are we arresting these guys? Are we the bad guys here? Wait, are we the bad guys? You're stuck, brother. I don't remember. It's fine. I don't think we're the bad guys. I think we're still the good guys. Why? Because I said so. Yeah, if then I need to do damage over MP first, so you need to die. And that starts with this. I hit one. That's good. Mow down, perhaps? Mow down, mow down. Mow down did less damage than just an attack. Weird. Well, they would level up. All right. Close to done. 69, very nice. Number of HP restored. Ah, damn it, Homer. Mr. Simpson. I should have kept you charmed. Ah, it's okay. We'll get you. We'll get your ass eventually. Well, Elliowood can't do anything anymore, so that's not super neat. But hey, he's part of the team. He's part of the squad, man. Point blank shot to the temple, execution style. Cheebs did it, chat. Cheebs did it. Cheebs just went for it. No prisoners, man. No prisoners like attitude. I like it. Just took care of business. Nailed it. He said, say hello to my little friend. And just fucking popped him. Go here. Let's finish this fight. Slack movement strong. It should one tap or close to. His damage over MP is going to be annoying. Okay, 46. He's still alive. And we can't use Elliowood to do anything, so he's going to have one more turn. Yeah, because you're not. You can't do anything. Do this, but he can't also act, so it's fine. It's gonna take a little longer. An ad will be starting in about 10 seconds, so if you're not subscribed, you'll get hit by an ad. I apologize. If you have a Prime sub, you can always subscribe to avoid the ads. Right after this battle, we'll take a break, so you will only miss a little bit of it, just the ending, as I'm finishing this up quickly. But so you won't miss much. We'll take a break after the ad, after this, which should be done soon enough. And you're dead. Boom. I guess when you're disabled, you can't use your reaction. Makes sense. Poaching is a crime. Oh, they were poachers. That's why we don't like them. Alright, we'll be right back after this. Progress, I think, on like side missions and stuff. We haven't done story mission today, but I think tomorrow we'll be probably forced to do some story missions. Given how much side stuff we've done today, we'll probably have run out of side stuff by tomorrow, so we'll probably be on story mission time again. But we got a lot of cool side quests done, and I'm just gonna make sure I can send maybe some more missions unlocked after those two. Check real quick. There's a patrol. I have 2 magic medals. I do. Let's go. Gotta hop off of a great one, y'all. Thank you, Thal, for lurking this entire time. Hopefully, you're gonna have a good evening, and thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, this one is okay, not a lot of people want to go down that route. You know what, Elliowood? Damn. You guys are full up on your skills, so I'm gonna send Elliowood because you know, benefit the most from it, I think. All right, Fashion World. Do I finally have the Chocobo skin, the Magic Cotton? I still don't have the Magic Cotton. Lose my fucking mind, man. You want to go? You don't want to go? You don't want to go? Anybody else, maybe? Who's working on some skills? Want to go? Got any volunteers? Got any volunteers from down under? No, it's like my 2 best ones that are like, I want to go. Alright, well, you know what? You guys aren't working on anything, but I got to use you for those missions because I do need the rewards at some point. So I'm going to have to send you guys out. This one we had already finished. Spirited Boy. Soldier's Wish. Towers. Coos Beak. And nothing more. Okay. Save this up. 35. We're done with. Okay. And now let's check out. I think it was one's over here. No. One's over here. Nope. One's over here. One's over here. We got a couple treasure hunts in that corner too. So we can go hang out over there. And I believe our other one is like the Red Wings is over here. Okay. So let's go there first. Let's go around here first. Oh. Dog days. Hey, we got a new bow. Marduk bow. Ooh, let's check it out. Let's get level up. I don't care. And Chocobo Egg Mirror Mail. Let's go. Better living was easy, apparently. Okay. Let's check you two out. It's been a while since see David. 100, 100. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then Twix. Oh, so close. So freaking close, man. Forgot that Twix had a red card and I was sent to jail at some point. Very funny. We got a new bow. Let's check it out. What does it give? What does it teach? Try for my hunter and my... Nothing? Man. Hunter and assassin. And sniper, but... We yielded. Great bow. 7 range. Okay, that's why it's good. That's actually really good. Okay, you know what? When Jas switches back, when Jas is done with take aim and like aim leg and that stuff that we're currently training him on, he's back to hunter. He'll get to use it, or maybe just Twix. Do this. Okay, good. I don't want to fight this fight. Feather cap. Interesting. Let's go here. Oh, it's under attack. Fuck, we're gonna have to go defend that. Magic ring found. Nice. Go back up. Okay. Now we can go here, do our treasure hunt here, and then go back up. Genji armlet. Oh, those are good. Those are pretty good. I don't know who could wear it. Alright, let's go do wanted. Let's do that. Who was wanted? I don't remember. Why were they wanted? I also do not remember. Ooh, the Dragoon with the green helmet looks great, actually. Phone call I had to take real quick. I apologize. What happened? I just had to take a quick phone call because I got called by my insurance company and I needed to take it because they need to set up a rendezvous with me. So we're back. No worries. Nothing bad is going on. Alright. Yeah, I can steal from you, but you don't have much. Plate mail, cross helm, that's fine. I can maybe steal a few of those. Maybe the cross helm would be fine. Thunder Road Circlet, okay. Cure staff, adamant vest. Well, I don't have any. I can't steal weapons. Alright. Try to kill him more than anything else. I haven't been using Mont Blanc today, but it's fine. We used them a lot last time, I think. 40. I didn't check their levels. Let me check real quick. Yeah, they're like in the 18. I can bring some of the lower ones. Can train some of our lower levels. Fast needs 60. Not ideal here. What about you, Twix? 20. Also not ideal. Let's bring Reaps, perhaps. Just so that you can train Reaps. A little bit. David is back from mission, so maybe we can... You know? Use that to our advantage. Stylish. Just start building bug. Sheebs is still also building stuff. Charm shot. He's been deployed a little bit. Knoll's also been deployed a little bit. Freeze blink. 20 away. You can bring just to finish that up. Next scene, we're gonna bring you out to finish that up too, so you can switch you to something else. And then perhaps Corwin was there last time. Not ideal. Not ideal also. You know what? I'm bringing Love Shard from a pure need to train. Starting to fall a little bit behind. From all the times that he wasn't deployed, he's now starting to fall a little bit behind. So we're going to bring Love Shard out so that Love Shard can train a little bit. How about that? How about that training art? Bounty Hunters, you've come a long way for naught. I know you've been up to Swamp King, Cannon. Imagine calling yourself the Swamp King. I'm the Swamp King. Makes me think of Daddy DeVito, like, I'm the trash man. I eat trash. I'm the Swamp King. I live in swamps. Sorry, I couldn't find anything better. I didn't check the laws. I just realized that. I might be a tad bit in trouble, yo. I didn't check the laws. Night Swords. Haste and Soul. Soul hit. Haste. Okay, we should be fine, right? Just a sword? Just a sword, okay. Not a Night Sword. What about you? Holy Sword, okay. Not a Night Sword, okay. The sad part about blue mage is that they tend to fall behind unless there's monsters to learn from. Yeah, I mean, good thing Love Shard uses good stats. The thing is, like, this game is so addicting. Like, I know there's no achievements, but it almost feels like there are. Like, it's addicting on a standpoint of, like, like, I want my units to learn so many abilities, you know, so that when you have nothing to learn, you're like, oh, I'm gonna bench this guy. I don't need to, you know, spend time on him. AP's better placed somewhere else because it almost becomes all consuming, right? It's like, oh well, there's no AP to learn, so. There's no AP, so there's no AP to take, so no point in. But at the same time, it's still always useful to bring good units that can do good damage. You know? It's still not a bad call to be like, hey, let's bring good units along. So it's finding that balance can sometimes be a little tricky. Charm? How dare you? You charm me, I will punch you in the butt. If you manage to hit that charm, you're getting punched in the butt. Chat, I swear upon you, I will punch this guy in the butt. This guy shall be punched in the buttocks. In the buttocks. I shall punch you in the buttocks. After I stab you in the buttocks. How's Berserk? Stick him with a pointy end. Remember, chat, always stick him with a pointy end. Don't need a counter, so go here. And just do like... Oh wait, maybe... Damn it. Wait, maybe I have blue magic for this. Damage, damage. Let's just do Fight magic. Yeah, this is the longest I managed to stay on a Twitch stream, but I'm gonna be watching anime with my mom. I have a full rest funny soon. Thank you for stopping in and watching for so long. Not Love Shark. I suck. Thank you so much for stopping in and have fun watching anime with your mom. Appreciate you being here. Back a little bit for now. Let them come forward, and then we'll fight. You Wayne, you Wayne. Hey, my name is you Wayne. What are you doing? One damage? How dare you? How dare you even consider that, Mr. Bishop? You missed. Swamp King. Swamp King cannon. I am the Swamp King. Wait, isn't that soul magic? Should you be banned for this? Should you be arrested? Put straight to jail? Straight to prison? Right to jail. Jail. Believe it or not, jail. What the damn hell is that? Shiva? Shiver me timbers. Yo, that looks sick though. I'm mad about it, but is that bad for me or? Okay, no, she's only getting return on her. Nice, nice, nice. Return magic really strong. You like that? I don't want you to do that again, so I'm just gonna kill you right away. To take care of the problem right now. And, yeah. I don't really want you to do that again. That's a little scary, I'm gonna be honest. I was a tiny bit concerned by that. I have double healer going on here, so pretty well. I love that I managed to make Knoll and oops, that was a mistake. I managed to make Knoll an illusionist like Love Shard-esque. Pretty successfully at that. I can wait. I can try to build up another freeze blink. Ice breath. Miss. Loser. Sorry. I shouldn't make fun of people missing. Not fair. Tried their best. But their best just wasn't enough. They really hate Love Shard, man. It's crazy. Love Shard did nothing to you guys. Let's do this. Yay, level up on next scene. Awesome possum. Just attack this. Last berserk. Oh no, he's going crazy, oh! But I can do this. I can do action. I can do blue magic. I can do drain touch. I got the bad touch. I got the drain touch. I can heal up. Not a lot, though. Should have maybe done something that kills you. If I'm being honest. Here. Fight this guy. Plung, plung. He doesn't have counter though, but. What the fuck, man? That wasn't even a crit! Oh, this is bad. He's berserked. And he's healed up. This is really bad. I should have gone for the kill. I should have gone for the kill. You know what? You gotta just survive. Gotta survive one more and you can do another freeze blink. Go for the kill on this one. Oh god. Oh, because you had Bone Crusher. Actually. Even smarter. Slip Rain. This one is going to slow him down. So maybe we get a turn before him and we can kill him before he berserks on people. He's slowed. Okay, maybe his turn gets delayed a little bit. Then we can move somebody else before. And then, you know. Oh, man. And Naxine can probably kill Cannon. The jump. Oh, he's going to jump on us. That's a skill I haven't unlocked with Templar yet. I don't remember which weapon I need. For a Dragon Heart. I got the heart of a dragon. I got the power of God and anime on my side. That's what he says. You guys remember that vine? Probably one of the best. I have well damage running. Let's do it. It's gonna hurt us a little bit, but it's gonna hurt the others more. Nice. Good job. Good job, Naxine. You did good. You legit did a lot there. Made some bad choices, haven't I? Am I finished? Yep, you've made some bad choices in life. Oh, that beats the map. Oh, nice. Nice, I thought I was in trouble. Apparently, you just need to beat the guy. Oh, damn. If I would have known. 40 AP points. Coley Chamard. I think I've already had that one. Knoll, Naxine, Magic Power. Okay, we can switch you to. Level 35. Skill level up. Go. Awesome. Our skills are all the way up. All the way up. Now, you can't fail quests when you're happy to go on them. That makes me very sad. I'm not allowed, man. It wasn't you. Next scene, now that you have your one skill that I wanted, you can change your job to... I believe it was Archer. No, I believe you need to get an Elementalist level, right? One white mage ability? Okay, we'll get you one quick white mage ability. Which is going to be Fire Sash. A white staff to get Cure. That should be quick enough. Just like a shield and just have like your dash boots. Alright. Just one level of white mage. And that should be good enough. Knoll. Getting soil evidence. Wild tornado. It doesn't really matter. Just go wild tornado. Learn wild. You know what? Soil evidence first, I think. Let's do soil evidence.
Thank you.
Thank you to Niels Wessel. Thank you for following, for subscribing on YouTube. Okay. It's done. Now we have to go to Saliquwood. So let's make our way to Sprom first. Actually, not even Sprom first. Let's just make our way to Surreal first. Who am I? Was no problem. Power Staff. That's new. Another Wygar. That's like our third. We have a bunch of those. Nah, that's fine. Okay, we have enough unit that we can play around these. You know, when we are missing whatever, you know, we can be like, oh, we'll just move this guy, have this, blah, blah. New weapons. Nope, does nothing. Except gives a lot of weapon attack. Large vivifying staff made from the desert tree. Wait. Just a staff. I guess it's like gets a lot of good defense, some res, some weapon attack, but doesn't do anything, man. I don't like when it doesn't do anything. Rumors. No more new rumors. Submission, mayhaps. Okay. Dark armor. Matterite. We do have some Matterite. Okay. Understand we have a couple of one or two. Okay. Now, make me proud this time. Get it done. Match. Come back stronger. Food for truth. You have the chocolate gratin. We do have the chocolate gratin. Let's go. That should probably finish that up. Now those missions do tend to be. No. It's actually Centwix. In case it's a 30. Broken sword. You don't have a broken sword. My mission. You don't have a vermilion. We do have the blood apple. Crusade Alloy we're missing. But we're missing the Zodiac ore for the Crusade Alloy. I see. Armor and turtle. We're missing the rat tail. Frick. Metal hunt. This one we have already done, right? Yeah. And send one of the weaker ones. Like Linden Bunk. Alright, we can send like you. Go have fun, buddy. Go be useful to the clan, buddy. Former. Don't have a rabbit tail. Darn kids. Don't have an ally fander. Magic cotton. The sigils. We've already done that. Okay. Alright. Sent everybody out again. Save. Now. You're there. You're building something. Okay. Let's go here. Good. Oh, damn it. No! Fuck. I don't want to engage with the... Fuck. Okay, that's a 50. Damn it. I didn't want to fight that. Steel, Morph, Charm, or Forbidden. I wasn't interested in fighting that. I have an idea. Maybe make this a little useful. They have people who needed like 50. Can you learn anything from these guys? No, Goblin we've already learned. I think that was only acid, right? The rest of you can't learn. White Wind, but we don't have a way to control fairies just yet. Yeah, I think it's the same thing for like Angel Whisper. If we can learn it, it's not yet. Yeah, same thing. Okay. What were you looking at like right now? 210. Yeah, let's bring you along. I think you were also close to something. 240. I get nah. We're gonna wait for you to be in a. Yeah, I know where I'm bringing you on the defense actually. I mean, you could use it. David. Nah, we're just gonna bring you on the defense. Ivalice can't control, so it's. Oh, he can't morph. So it's not the best. I think Cheebs was, yeah. Cheebs is perfect. He needs 50. He needs 100, so having the 50 is great. I do need magic. I gotta be cognizant of that this time. I can't forget about it. I might just bring our Illusionist. No, that's actually perfect for Naxine for healing. Orisa. Eh. Haven't been using her too much. Orwin? We need magic. We need to remember that. So I think we bring... No. I think Freeze Brink might literally just kill the Flan. There's like a very real possibility that happens. Which is kind of great if it does. Alright. I want to get this done quickly and decisively. Don't want to spend too much time here, so we're gonna be cooking here. Leave him alone. Leave them alone. They've done nothing to you. Curve damage to all enemies. What do you think is better? Freeze Blink or Soil Evidence? I think Soil might be better for the Thunder one, right? Logically speaking. Oh wait, I just thought about the flying ones. Probably don't get hurt by it, huh? Oh no, they do get hurt by it. And they don't love it. Let's go! That's 2 dead. Yes, man. Shoot you in the back of the head. Boom. You're dead. That was quick. Quick and easy. The way I like it. 350 AP for some people here. We love that. Some little bit of XP here and there. But nothing crazy, I guess, in terms of XP. I guess he doesn't have any range, right? Hit it. Nah, man. It's okay, they missed 2. They might make it longer by like healing and doing the angel ring or whatever thing. Okay, no, they'll fight because they're not low enough to heal. Good. Good. We want you guys to be dumb and do the dumb thing so we can murder you. Easier that way for us. Ouch, 9 damage. What a scary crit. Just chill. Get yourself a level up. No, it's 2 XP. That's not enough for a level up. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Maybe I should attack the other one. You can farm some XP. I should have done it on this. That's fine. Who cares? Who cares, really? It's fine. I love how Naxine's probably going to have gone through the most amount of different classes. That should do it. There we go. Quick and easy. Quick and easy, chat. Just the way I like it. Big deal. Honestly, Illusionist is kind of busted. That's crazy. If you can get like a big MP pool, those AoE spells are just absolutely busted. Parabia Blade. What the fuck is that? That's new. I kind of want to see what that is all about. Yes, Snake Shield. Ooh, I also want to see what that's all about. We got new stuff. We got new stuff. I love new stuff. I'm a sucker for new stuff. As Barney said in How I Met Your Mother, new is always better. It's not necessarily true. Mog Peak. Peak Mog. I'm gonna get mogged. Oh, I guess the Snake Shield is a mission item. I thought it was a shield we could use. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's help Salik. Let's do that first. Alright. Yo, that's gonna be also pretty quick also, I think. You can only bring 4. I might not bring you actually, unless... Yeah, no, it makes you finish that and I can switch you to Paladin and make you enter your final form. So we're gonna go with that. You were... Yeah, if you do get the 80, you finish Rush and I can move you to something else and also give you some nice XP. I haven't been deployed too much today. Beautiful, done. Really done. What about you? You can go later, another time, mayhaps. Yeah, I could finish you up on that. For this one. Okay, you're still got the time to wait. What about you? You would finish Slip Rain, but you also have time to build up Turbo MP, so we're gonna wait. You just got started. What about Chips? Nah, you just need another 50. You just need another skirmish and you're good. Knoll, how about you? You just started Soul Evidence. You would make this quick, but we don't need you right now. Naxine just needs another skirmish. Corwin, mayhaps? I think I had Corwin in mind. Yeah, Corwin needs another 80 and he's done with Dagger and we can move him to something else. I think that's about it. So I think we're going to go Corwin. Let me just make sure we don't have any magic on the field that we need to take care of. Nah, all our physical units should be good on this. Okay, good. That's the perfect squad. Everybody's gonna finish what they're working on. We love that. We love that because I think these saves are 80 AP at all time. So getting them down is actually kind of good. So you do want... oh, they're level 12 too? Oh my god, this is going to be the quickest fight. Uh-oh. What does that do? Who dies? Okay, that's a lot of damage. That's a little scary. Please never do that again. Thank you very much. I would appreciate if you would never do this again. Thank you. I'll give you $10 if you never do that again, actually. This Sidewinder. Oh my god, that one tap. If that hits, that one taps. Just gotta hit. Well, that was a miss, but you know. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Or whatever. Ouch. Bezos. Like Jeffrey Bezos? Jeffrey Bezos. Can just do dagger. And then Farfist, I think, kills the two of them. Yep, that's pretty good. Rip, rip. Double RIP. That was kind of funny though. Let's kill this guy. I don't know if we're gonna have the time to do the Red Wings chat. I'm hoping we do, but I don't. Not convinced. We are getting close to the end of the stream. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Okay, Jess is already fucking dead because this thing is doing like 1,000,000 damage a pop. Crazy. And they're gonna just heal each other. Missing Farfizz there sucked. Ah, it's not a big heal, actually. Should be fine. They heal more on their friend than on themselves. That's interesting. Okay, and then it was the same here. That's weird. Sekhmet. Isn't that a god in Egyptian mythology? I think it is, right? Yeah, you're gonna get countered and then die. Or you're just gonna dodge. Hurt you, and then Farfish should kill both of them if it hits. Dagger OP. Corwin level up. Our juggler's starting to show off, which I like. Alright, that should kill both. Love that. Love that little. Love the sound mixing in this. Very funny. Sound effects, very funny. Some of the screams of deaths are really funny. Alright, just you to kill. Gonna be too tough. Oh, I forgot to switch you back to counter. I gotta be cognizant with the juggler between counter and return fire. Whenever, depends on the type of map. If it's a long range, you do return fire. If it's short range, you do counter. I gotta think about it, but I have so many things to think about that sometimes I forget, you know? A lot of things to manage in this game. At least the way I'm playing it, there's a lot of things to manage. Okay, let's finish it up. Clean her up. Clean her up. There we go. Whoa. By the way, if you've been enjoying the stream and you're not following, please hit the follow button. We are 1 away from our goal of 900 followers. That would mean a lot to me if you could do that. If you're not yet and you want to, of course. We're live all week with Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, so if that's your jam. Thank you for being here. And thank you for lurking and chatting. Whichever one group you're part of. Look at that. Alright. We will just do a little bit of management here. So technically, you can be a paladin. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, cross helm. I don't know if paladin get a special boon from a specific thing to wear. Carabini Mel. Alright, now we gotta start learning. Yeah, you know what? We're stalling all in. We're gonna learn Saint's Cross and Holy Blade at once. Double sword in hand. Dash boot paladin. Look at those stats. God, 352 weapon attack is gonna go bugging bananas, man. Holy. He's busted, y'all. Okay, we can't switch his weapon out just yet because we don't have another one, but we're going to be able to go buy one. Who else did we bring? We brought Jas, which again I think is the same situation. We just need him to get a new weapon before we can... Yeah, we can get like aim legs or something. Next, and then the last person was our Corwin here, whom was done with Dagger and had built Dagger, Jiltos so far, and Return Fire. So we can... Firebomb is here. Or Smile. Or, yeah, Firebomb. You know what? Let's do Firebomb. Why not? Alright. So, we will call it a stream here. We're, almost 12.